I'm the daughter of a narcotics cop, a narc. I was a DARE kid, I'm a mom, and a former teacher. And I'm fighting for cannabis freedom in Texas. Here's why. Growing up, I believed most of what I was told about drugs. My dad was a narcotics officer. I went through the DARE program. I thought cannabis was dangerous, that people who used it were making bad choices. Then I became a teacher, then a mom, and I started to ask some questions. Why is alcohol legal but cannabis isn't? Why are we criminalizing a plant that never's killed anyone? Why are we trusting the government to decide what adults can put in their own bodies? The more I researched, the more I learned, the more I realized we were lied to. In 1994, Nixon's domestic policy chief admitted it on the record. He said, did we know we were lying about the drugs? Of course we did. They used cannabis prohibition to criminalize political opponents, to control communities, to consolidate power. And get this, while they were telling us cannabis had no medical value, the U.S. government held a patent on cannabinoids as medicine. U.S. Patent 6630507, issued in 2003, proves they knew it had therapeutic potential. That patent expired in 2019, and now suddenly we see a crackdown designed to hand the market to big corporations. And in 2026, they're doing it again. Texas is proposing a 13,000% fee hike on hemp products. Not because of safety, hemp has killed 0 Texans, but because of control. They want to crush small businesses and hand the market to corporate monopolies. It's not a coincidence this is happening after the government's own patent on cannabis as medicine expired, which they held for 16 years. If you're a parent, you've probably been told that cannabis is dangerous for your kids. It's the gateway. And you should be careful, just like with alcohol, just like with prescription drugs. But prohibition doesn't keep kids safe. It creates an unregulated black market with no ID checks, no testing, no oversight. Real public safety means regulation. It means trusting adults to make their own choices. It means letting parents decide what's best for their own wellness, not letting the government decide for us. That's why I'm working to build bite-sized activists, to help voters and parents like us understand the politics of cannabis, to cut through the propaganda, and to build the coalition we need to win this fight. If you're a parent who's been skeptical about cannabis, I get it. I had my time too. I'm asking you to question what we were told, because the truth is very different from the lie. Subscribe on YouTube, follow on Substack for the full deep dives, links in my bio. We can win this together.